So who was it in the IRS who took the fifth? Well, you never heard of this guy, Gregory Roseman, right? And who is he? A deputy IRS director spearheaded the awarding of the IRS's largest contract in history to a company owned by a close friend of his, an action that is prohibited under government contracting regulations. The company is called Strong Castle, Inc. It's owned by Braulio Castillo. Castillo won several contracts totaling $500 million for the IRS IT services, in part on the basis of his friendship with this Fifth Amendment guy from the IRS, Roseman. And then listen to this, and then by qualifying for two minority programs which allow disadvantaged applicants a better chance of winning lucrative government contracts. Now, how did this Castillo qualify for these set-asides? Well, for one of his set-asides, he qualified for a minority set-aside program by setting up his business in a disadvantaged area of northeast Washington, D.C. The Small Business Administration program requires applicants to hire from within the economically disadvantaged community. But it says Castillo manipulated that requirement by hiring students from a local university instead. Now, what else did he do? Are you ready for this? He won entrance into another minority set-aside program run by the VA, the Veterans Administration, that gives disabled vets certain advantages in federal contracting. And what was this man's disability? An ankle twisted during football at the U.S. Military Academy prep school 27 years ago. That prompted a sarcastic reaction at Wednesday's House Oversight Committee hearing from a double amputee. Congresswoman Tammy Duckworth, an Iraq War veteran, said, "I'm so glad that you would be willing to play football in prep school again to protect this great country. Shame on you, Mr. Castillo. Shame on you," she said. As evidence of their close friendship, the committee published messages between the IRS hack, Roseman, and the contractor, Castillo, who got the $500 million contracts. Are you ready for this? I can't even read what they wrote. It's full of homophobic slurs. I can't read them to you on the air. Roseman, who took the fifth, is still employed by the IRS. I'm asking you, ladies and gentlemen, how do you feel living in a banana republic? I'm asking you how you feel living under President's scandal. I've given you two nightmares. I'm going to give you more as the day goes on.